A lot of people have latent superpowers that don't that aren't manifest in the studio because they fit a box or a perceived box. It's the limiting beliefs idea that you create a perceived box or a title does, and then you can't color outside that shape. And those exercises for us have revealed lots of different things. So as part of the campfire as well, we might do other things with a much wider team that then generate so many new thoughts. And the whole thing for us is to find new perspectives on the world, and so everyone's cultural kind of perspectives and how their influences are baked into the answers to those particular exercises, which might lead us somewhere new. And the thing that we constantly face is the challenge of either outperforming or doing something different to the things that we've done, or that's out in the world. And it's very hard, as we were just saying, because everyone does everything, everyone sees everything. So it's funny actually, but if you root back to why that business or company or idea exists, there might be something interesting and original there. But all these exercises are really to unearth that.
Mm-hmm. And I think it's a really smart move to allow time for that as well.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah,
it's so easy when you start working and creating, and you start with the brief, to jump to the process, and we'll be presenting to the client in 10 days, or we've got to get this made for such and such. But of course your mind doesn't work like that. And you were just saying earlier about flow states. If you can goof around enough and try different ways of bending your mind a little bit, you might find that flow in a different way. And if you feel that in your stomach, wherever you feel it, you know that the work, whatever comes out, you're going to be into it. Mm-hmm. And then you just let go then, and you let go for a while, and then you qualify it. Once you've got something to look at, you can qualify it, whereas otherwise you're constantly kind of tapping at the edges and you don't necessarily get anything that's different.
Yeah.
And you need to make some crap stuff before you make some good stuff. Mm-hmm. And like when you work, it's really interesting, isn't it? Because there's a spontaneity to how you work, but it's thousands and thousands of hours that go into that spontaneity that makes it good, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's a Picasso thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it might appear haphazard to someone, but you've had to do that so many times to make it look effortless.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's actually it can be the other way around, as in it can be a battle to not contrive it, because you do get used to ways of making that simplicity look raw.
Yeah.
But then that becomes a process if you're not careful. Right? You lose.
It's
a
funny
little
that I think that's one of the big challenges. We're in our 21st year, 21st year, and we built up a reservoir of work and kind of a way of working that we think serves us well from a principles point of view. Mm-hmm. The idea of doing the right thing, rejecting convention, and so on and so forth. But even within that is baked recipes and systems of doing things. And so we're trying to unlearn those habits, and it's hard. It's going to take some time. In fact, we've got sort of an 18-month arc of the entire studio going on a creative journey of reinvention. Mm-hmm. We don't know where it might lead, but we have to kind of break the scar tissue of things that we know work, but actually we have to leave them behind to maybe create new ways of doing things. And I think that's the exciting
making something work that you don't know is going to work is much more fun.
Yeah.
That feeling, like the uncertainty of like, what if it doesn't work?
But
that's where it's fun, I think.
Yeah.
Because if you know it's going to work, it just means you're not stretching yourself.